Hello, friends. I hope this reaches you well. I am just restarting this episode because my internet kicked me off. So let's see if I am. Hello, friends. I hope this reaches you well. It looks like I am live, and I tried this on Zoom, which is working. Thank you, Zoom. Okay. So as I was cut off, I was talking about the rise of the divine feminine, right? If you missed it, this was confirmed in my interview with Kimberly Palm. So my interview with Kimberly Palm, she in her book Ascension 101, which is a really, really great book. So good. Says that we were in a 95% masculine to 5% feminine world, and that is how things have been for a long time. I don't know if it was hundreds of years or at least like since like the start of the 1900s, like we were in a 95% man's world, and we've been in a man's world. Okay. So here we go. So I asked her to double check and say, hey, can you do a check-in and see what we're at now? That was 2 years ago. Okay. So she's like, oh, interesting. I haven't actually asked since I wrote the book. So she asked 30% feminine. We have transformed this world from a 5% feminine to 30% feminine. She describes in a perfect world, the numbers would be like 70% feminine to 30% masculine. Because let's think of Mother Nature. Mother Nature is a female. We live on a female planet. Mother Earth, is a woman. So we are in the feminine. And when you connect to that feminine, you ignite all of the divine feminine, we're all just blossoming together, and we're all transitioning, transcending, ascending, whatever verbiage you want to call it, but we're all doing this together. So the earth is transitioning even more feminine with us as well. So we have moved from 95% male to 5% female in 2020. And now at 2022, we are at 30% female, 70% male. And the divine feminine is on the rise. So this is my shout out to you. Is there something that you want to do? Like, is there something that you want to do to get involved? Is there something that you've always had it on your heart you wanted to do? Never knew how it was going to be possible. Well, like, I do believe like we are developing systems so that we can all be connected, and it is totally possible. And I have some super duper exciting announcements, which I'm going to have to do in a separate video. But it does have to do with our virtual reality world that is like already being built, and there's all these different worlds. There's already like an African safari. You can access the International Space Station, go up in a rocket, go look at outer space. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? Like, there's like a convention hall, there's college, like we can go there and we can have a concert, and we can literally go dance or go dance in the club together. Like, I'll be like, okay, guys, we're going to meet at the club in 5 minutes. And then you don't even have to get ready because you're not on camera. You got your perfect hot little avatar body, and we all get to go in and shake it together. So there's lots of fun things coming with that. It's called Megaverse. It's a new platform that's launching. This is literally 3 people that I know started this company, and it is not a cabal company. Robert is a designer, and he is incredible. And they have already like dozens of designers like creating online worlds for people. So it's going to be like the Amazon of online world building. And I'm like one of the affiliates. So anybody I bring in, like, we're just going to go to the top. Like, we're connecting with business owners all over the earth, and everybody's opening their own little stores. People are buying virtual land. They launched their own like tokens, like their own money. I actually bought 1,000, and the next day it had tripled. So I like tripled my money in one night with it. So there's super exciting stuff coming online with that. I will share a video. It's called the Weekend of Positivity coming up. It is an event from September 28th through October 2nd. And also they are launching this new platform, Megavirus, on October 1st. So it's going to be the launch of the platform and the Weekend of Positivity event, which has 50 of the best speakers in the world. A couple of them have been confirmed that I was able to bring in Bill Walsh, who is like America's #1 business coach, and Sharon Lechter, who has written it's probably got to be over 30 or 40 books at least. She was co-author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad with Robert Kiyosaki. So she recorded her part yesterday as well. So we have some really great high-level speakers, and that's going to be a super cool event. And it's all going to be in virtual reality. So you can come in virtual reality world, or you can watch the stream. And the tickets for that are $105. And I will put the links below, but it's like a 3-day event. It's really good. And you're going to have access to it for a year. So you can go back and watch it if you miss parts of it. But I'm sure I'll be able to live stream parts of that event. So for the people that don't want to buy a ticket, I'm sure I'll be able to like share parts of the events with you. But just keep in mind, this is going to be a platform that anybody who has a business can step up on and say, this is how I show love in the world. This is the service that I offer. It for your tax help in Michigan, contact J Rocco. That was the name that popped up. Or whatever name it is. So, we're going to be able to have a directory. We're going to have our own directory. So that way we can go online and we say, I need a media person in the United States. And you can go on and there will be like, okay, there's 6 different media people. 3 of them have a free gift. Let's get each of their free gifts. So it's going to be a place you can go online and get like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth, probably even more than that, of free gifts from different professionals. And you can decide, okay, I'm going to get these 2 free gifts, see which one I like better. I want to work with her. And then you can contact her. So it's going to be the best way to have a literal like connection online with the world. So super exciting stuff. So that is Megavirus, and I'm sure more stuff will be coming out about that. I will put a video of Weekend of Positivity along with the link of where to register and get your ticket in the description box, and I will be posting a video of the Weekend of Positivity. So back to the divine feminine. So there was a video made yesterday of, let me check online to see if I'm still doing well. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this video was Tarot by Janine on Tom Numbers. And Tom Numbers talked to Tarot by Janine and Michael Jaco, and I think this came out yesterday. And it was a really good video. I really liked it. They looked at a lot of different stuff, you know how that everybody's talking about like September 24th. And there's a lot of people putting fear porn information out there saying it's going to be like a 9/11 event that, you'll remember for the rest of your life. Like, I just wouldn't buy into any of that because this, could be like a really big transition over to the good. But the bad or the evil are trying to put the fear porn out there so that we manifest this like dangerous thing that's going to happen on the 24th. I just say we just manifest love and light and truth and justice and hope for the best. And I think that the best is yet to come. So those are my thoughts on the 24th. And also Jason Shirka did an interesting video. The 25th is the start of the Shemitah. And the Shemitah happens, it's the first day of the new year of the Hebrew calendar. So the very first day of the new year in the Hebrew calendar, which I believe the year is now 5782. And then it's going to be going on September 25th, which is in 3 days. It's going to be going to 5783 in the Hebrew calendar. So it's kind of like our January 1st it's like our New Year's Day. So the Shemitah, and this hasn't happened. He said this is the 118th time this has happened in our history. And there's something special about the number 118, which I haven't looked into that. So just think about what we're doing. We're actually breaking down cycles, but at the same time building up new cycles. So this is the first time ever, in my opinion, that things are going to come crumbling down, but there's already like infrastructure there in place so that we can just hop onto the new systems, and it's going to be a lot better and a lot smoother. So we are condensing time with this private, or with this, what's that word? I can't think of the word. Sting operation. With this sting operation that's happening in our world. We're actually rebuilding at the same time we're deconstructing. And they talked about that a little bit on this interview with Tom Numbers and Janine. And it was pretty interesting. Tom Numbers brought up some really cool stuff. He talked about Earth being like the sleeping beauty in this cold winter. And they did talk about cold winter and dark winter, long winter. Janine did the cards, and they were saying this is going to be a long, cold, dark winter, and a lot more areas are going to be affected by the snow. Like it's going to snow in places that it doesn't usually snow. And it's going to be colder for longer than normal in more areas, is what the consensus was. So first she got something that was happening with the cups, like the cups of water, some kind of water events. So we could have some kind of water events. We had a really hot year, so we're going to have a really cold winter. And Farmer's Almanac predicted a cold winter. It's out. Michael Jaco brought that to the attention. So I guess apparently a cold winter is inevitable, and that's just what they're saying. I don't know if that's true or not, but they're saying during this cold winter, everything's going to grow so much better next year, like in the spring when we come out of this. The land is going to be more fertile. The land is going to be changing. This great amount of snow is going to replenish the land to be able to come alive again. And so they're saying that this is like, there's storms coming, there's destruction, but at the same time, there's rebuilding, and there's us, holding the line, like trying to stand firm on this foundation that something better is in place. There is a reason to all of this. We just have to trust. We don't know what the reason is. We just have to trust there is a reason, and it's not within our grasp to understand why or what or how right now. But it's happening, it's gonna happen, and it's happening. So this is a way that we are being able to condense time. And just remember, if you're going through hell, keep on going. Don't stop, pitch a tent, have a cry party. Like if we're going through hell, like we just got to keep trudging through no matter what comes our way. So I think that's about all I have to say. I just know that the current energies are really stressed out, people getting easily triggered, people getting easily attacking attacking each other, and very defensive energies. There's illness, there are emergencies, there are families having issues that aren't speaking with other family members about their health issues, people hiding things from one another. We are all experiencing rough times right now. Speaking for myself, and I don't know if you're included or not, but we are all going through really challenging times. And I feel like we're all in this like caterpillar pod together, and we're fighting it out in the cocoon right now. But there is going to be a time where the light blooms and, you know, the butterfly emerges, and we're going through this metamorphosis together. And there's something better on the other side. I promise. For what it's worth. But stand in your own truth, stand in your own power. Don't believe anything anybody else says. Just, you know, see what resonates, leave what doesn't. I think we are all going through this time together. We're all learning together, and we're all getting connected. So this is for a reason. And the best is yet to come. Like there's so many great, wonderful things that we never even imagined on the other side of this. So if you are ready to start dreaming again, this would be a good opportunity to get, just get a copy of my book. It's only $19.99, but it's a workbook, and it's going to help you. It's like my story and my philosophy. But then the rest of it is a workbook. So it's going to help you do your mantra, your purpose, your life's mission. It's going to help you release your limiting beliefs, do your bucket list, and then come up with your 20-year plan and your 10-year plan and your 5-year plan and your 2-year plan. And this is just going to accelerate all of your dreams to you, because it's in your own words. You're writing your dreams, and they will come true. So I will put the link for the Amazon to order my book in the description box, and I hope you can check it out. If not, connect with me on my social media. I have a page. It's called Be a Life Breather on Facebook, and you can go to chelseacollie360.com to connect with me on all of my social media. Sending you so much love. One quick announcement real quick before I forget. If you have a calendar and you like to plan things out, I want to tell you the upcoming interviews that we have, because they're really exciting. On October 4th, we are talking to Rebecca Satori, and Rebecca is like a boss woman, like master coach. She is incredible, runs her own major retreats and big events. I went to one of her events at the Ritz-Carlton in Sarasota, Florida. Oh, it's just so beautiful and so amazing and so magical. So we love Rebecca Satori. She has her own channel. We're going to be interviewing her October 4th from 3 to 4 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be on Kimberly Palm's Divine Feminine talk. I believe that's going to be around like the 12th or something. And I'm interviewing Kimberly. She's coming back and having an interview with me on October 18th from 5 to 6 p.m. Central Time. And yesterday I had a hypnosis session by someone. His name is Anthony Mowry. And that was very interesting. And I can't wait to tell you all about that. But Anthony Mowry helps facilitate these like clearing of the energies or any spirits or like little entities that are within your body. And he helps clear those out, and he sends those to the light. And that was a very magical experience that I had yesterday morning. Was that yesterday morning? I think it was yesterday morning. But Anthony Mowry, he's really awesome. He has a channel called Ropes and Wings, and he's trained by Laura Whitworth. I discovered him through JCK, but he's really awesome. Like, he's this like cowboy man, but also he's super intuitive, and he was really good, like talking to the entities and everything like that. So that was really cool. So I think you're going to find all of that really interesting. So much love. Thanks for tuning in. And let me know where you're tuning in from below, and say hi.